I'm Aaron, this is Lawrence, we're two dads, and this is the Multiverse. Good evening, everybody, or good morning, good afternoon, whichever time of the day it may be. And welcome to the new format of Two Dads and the Multiverse. Do you want to care to explain?
There you go.
Okay.
So yeah, as things obviously grow and develop, we've realised that maybe our episodes are a little bit too long. So what we're going to do now, and from now on, with the exception of our specials, is we're going to bring you two separate episodes. One for the headlines that have caught our eye over the past couple of weeks, and one dedicated to the trailers. I think maybe so, we've got a little bit more time, obviously, to speak on each point, but obviously it doesn't take too much time out of your day.
Makes the episodes a bit more bite-sized for you guys just to watch instead of taking half an hour, 40 minutes out of your day to watch us ramble on about stuff. So anyway, shall we get right to it?
Go on then.
So the news.
Welcome to our new news episode. Nude new news.
Nude new news. I like it. Maybe we should call it that. Nude new news.
Or like bearing. We can have this discussion when we're not filming.
Anyway, it's lots of Marvel news throughout the course of the last few weeks. We'll get to the big chunky one later, but we'll start with Kevin Feige potentially teasing Blade entering the MCU franchise. Nothing concrete yet, but he's kind of saying that they're hoping to pull him into it one day. And with obviously the likes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of introducing Ghost Rider, they're kind of going down that kind of darker character element with it, so they could potentially bring Blade in fairly easily.
Do you reckon on a TV level then, maybe not so much in the
do you know what, I'd really like to see a reboot. Don't get me wrong, I like the Wesley Snipes movies, they're fun. I'm not so much of a fan of the third one, but...
Which is one with Triple H in it?
That's the third one.
Oh, you see, that's my favourite.
Yeah, see, I really like the second one.
Just because Triple H is in it, though.
That's fair enough. Triple H in his debut in his acting role with his little Pomeranian vampire.
What a debut. You can see why he stuck to wrestling.
Or even, do a fourth Blade.
Yeah,
bring Wesley Snipes back.
Maybe a bit too old.
No. I think he's still got it.
He needs the money, doesn't he? To be fair, let's be honest. All the tax he's had to pay back.
Yeah. Expendables got him a bit of cash, I suppose.
Yeah, a little bit of limelight.
Yeah, but hey, never mind. So yeah, Blade. Fingers crossed.
Cool.
Here we go.
Moving on. This one actually, you are going to need to talk about. So what I'll do is I'll move on to the next one, and you can talk about that one afterwards.
Okay.
So, when I originally wrote this down, it was only just announced that we were getting a Kong versus Godzilla film.
Yeah.
And I think I saw last week there's actually started production now. So
yeah, didn't they list the monsters as well?
Pretty sure they've done that. I want to do a monsters obviously special because the amount of stuff that Universal are doing with their monsters stuff at the moment.
Oh man, yeah.
It's going to be worth it.
I'd still like to see the Mummy movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't even seen Wonder Woman yet, have you?
No, it's really bad, isn't it? Never mind. But yeah, I mean, King Kong, or Kong, I've not seen Skull Island yet. I've heard it's very good.
It is very good. If you can ignore Samuel L. Jackson, for whatever reason, he just does not work in this film for me.
It's a shame.
Yeah. I think he's kind of going down. Now I know Nicolas Cage has to do a certain amount of films each year because he is in a lot of trouble with people owing him money, etc., etc. I'm not aware of Samuel L. Jackson being in that kind of situation.
Maybe he just likes to make movies.
Either that, or he's just trying to grab as much limelight as he can before he inevitably can't do films anymore. But
yeah,
I honestly feel that the role that he played in Kong, Skull Island, could have probably been given to somebody else, and maybe they've just used Samuel L. Jackson as a name to get people to watch the film.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I mean, it's incredible. The special effects in it are only getting better as we're going on. So these films that are coming out are gonna.
Yeah, I'll have to see it when it comes out. I wasn't a big fan of the last Godzilla film.
I see, that's a shame.
I don't know. Do you know, I can't even remember. I know I have seen it, but I can't even remember it.
It wasn't a punch you in the face fantastic
film,
was it?
I remember little bits. Like the guy
The airport and the tram.
getting locked in a nuclear reactor or
Yeah.
something. Is that part of it at the
that
beginning?
was his wife, wasn't it, at the beginning?
Yeah, and maybe I didn't watch it all the way through. I don't know.
It's
I
quite
can't
possible.
remember.
I have it, so I can let you borrow it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So let's move on. Overwatch's anniversary was a couple of weeks ago. Do you want to take that again?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Overwatch. It's a game by Blizzard, another big title by them outside of their World of Warcraft franchise or series. First-person shooter. I believe it's classed as what's called a MOBA. I could be wrong there, but anyway, it's a great game. The anniversary was great. I mean, Overwatch always surprised me with the content that they load up into their game for free. They only let you have it for a couple of weeks. It's kind of like a special, and then they take away the new game modes and then replace it with something else when another event comes up. And I just think it's great. They keep the game fresh. The anniversary was a really good addition to play. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, keep up the good work, Overwatch and Blizzard. It's great. Good game.
Yeah. Oh, it's with a heavy heart, I think, that Tom Cruise has actually confirmed that there's going to be a second Top Gun movie.
Oh goodness.
I honestly feel that he could have left that alone. He's quoted saying, whilst he was on tour promoting The Mummy, he says, it's true, I'm going to start filming it probably in the next year.
Hooray! Power Rangers.
Oh, let's talk about Power Rangers.
Let's talk about Power Rangers.
I did watch that again the other day.
Yeah, what did you have a better copy this time?
Of course, it is now out on digital download and everything.
Is it?
Yeah, yesterday was the 27th of June, mate.
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yesterday was 28th.
Well, whatever. It's the 27th of June. It's been and gone. It is now available to buy legally. Yes, I have seen it. I loved it even more the second time.
Do you know what? Loads of people are still slating it, mate.
Well, I don't care about those people. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
I know. So am I. But yeah. Anyway, the sequel could potentially be saved.
This is exciting.
It is exciting. The toy sales have done it. The toy sales.
And with obviously the Blu-ray and everything only being out this
Yeah,
week,
I
that
imagine
could.
it's going to bump up profits and everything on it as
Yes.
well. Which is great, you know, it's going to be fantastic. The director was talking the other day regarding upgrades to the Zords and whatnot. So
I didn't cry the
Watch this
first
space.
time, but I cried the second time when Thingy did that thing. Spoiler alert, when Billy
we've
died.
already spoken about it, it's fine.
Yeah, but when he died, we didn't mention that.
No, Billy dies.
That actually made me cry this time.
It was a bit upsetting, wasn't it?
Mm.
It was kind of like
Senseless.
it was tragic.
It's like Tasha Yar's death in The Next Generation. Pointless, senseless,
Do you know what, as well?
and it just hurt.
I was like, they've killed him.
Yeah.
They've actually killed him.
Mm.
And there was like no hint of any way they could potentially bring him back in the film either, you know? It was like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
He is actually dead.
Yeah. Thank God they didn't actually
I
carry
suppose,
it
I
through.
suppose they could have brought in. Did they have a new Blue Ranger in the original show?
Yeah, didn't
They
it
could have got
become...
like Rocky or Adam or.
Yeah, it was Adam, wasn't it?
I don't know. No, it wasn't. He was black.
No, he was Asian.
Sorry.
Cut that bit out.
Maybe I should add that he was the Black Ranger.
He was the Black Ranger. Who was the Blue Ranger?
Billy.
Yeah, but Billy left, didn't he? Or was that until Zeo? He left
Zeo.
with Zeo.
Rocky
didn't
becomes the Blue Ranger.
he? Does. We got there in the end.
Should we continue talking about Power Rangers? Should we make this episode Power Rangers Part 2?
No. We've got loads to get through, mate. I'm going to move on.
Go for it.
We have now officially seen the new Punisher poster for the Netflix series that's due out
Its
soon.
release date has been pushed forward as well, isn't it?
I think so, yeah, to come more inside with Defenders, isn't it?
Wasn't it meant to be late November it gets released? And no, it's early November,
I believe
I
so.
believe.
We can flash it up on the screen.
Which is going to be good, yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm very excited. If there's going to be anything as dark as his little cameos in Daredevil, then yeah, I'm very excited, very excited, very excited.
There.
Only because I've got nothing on TV at the moment. I'm actually watching The Crown. That is how bad things
Matt
are
Smith.
at the moment.
Matt
It's
Smith.
actually it's not actually that bad.
We've been like for the past probably 4 months been watching Arrow,
Mhm.
Flash,
Mhm.
Supergirl,
Mhm.
and Legends of Tomorrow.
Mhm.
Literally like back to back, all 4 episodes.
I love you. And when you finish and catch up with me and fellow dad over there, we can all talk about it.
It's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. You know, Nick's not hugely a big fan of Legends.
It does take some watching.
I'm really enjoying Legends. I really like it.
It gets better in the second season.
Wentworth Miller's great. He's Captain Cold.
Absolutely.
He makes
agree,
it.
yeah.
I think he makes it.
He's yeah, no, you are right. What do you think of Supergirl then?
It's alright. It's the weakest of the 4, I think.
Wait till season 2.
She's
Melissa Benoit is just really dry for the first few episodes, isn't she? You can really see that she's trying to find her role, or her place in the role.
I like John Jones.
Yep.
Or Hank.
What did you think of Jimmy Olsen being a 7-foot ripped black guy instead of a 3-foot ginger guy?
I wasn't sure. I quite like him. I
I'm
find their
not
relationship a little bit annoying. I've not finished the series yet, so
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there are plans for Jimmy which will make you feel a little bit more love towards him.
But series as a whole, I'm really enjoying it. It's as I said, it's the weakest of the 4.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is the weakest of the 4 for me, anyway. And I think it's a shame it's not in the same universe.
You are aware they
such.
cross over, though?
Yeah, but I mean in the on the same Earth as what Arrow and Flash are on.
Yeah.
I think that's a shame.
Agree with you. But that your eyes will get open to that, and you'll get really excited when things happen as you go on. I promise you.
Yeah, we'll see. But we're digressing here. We're talking.
Go on then.
So what? Well, should we talk about the MCU? Should we talk about Venom? Should we talk about Sony's big fluff up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
You can talk all about that.
You know, be like, yeah.
Well, I've seen something with regards to Venom this week, which I suppose I can add.
Well, Tom Hardy's been announced as cast as
Venom,
as I believe Eddie Brock's Venom.
Yeah, we think we covered that in the previous episode.
No, we haven't yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I know.
And then and Sony. There was loads of stuff surrounding whether he's going to be part of the MCU, because obviously Tom Holland, Spider-Man is. And then I don't know her name, but the woman from Sony was in an interview with Kevin Feige, and she basically said, "Yeah, he's going to be part of it."
Did his jaw hit the floor when she
And
did that?
his face was a picture, and, and you could see on his face he was like, "What?
What have you done?"
It was like, "Why are you saying this? Stop talking."
You're ruining everything.
Anyway, it came out that he is no longer in the MCU.
Right.
So yeah, he's definitely not going to be in it, and Sony are basically taking their own route with their own Marvel Cinematic Universe, with Tom Holland still remaining within Marvel Studios and films. They've also said that they're potentially doing a Kraven the Hunter and Mysterio spin-off, which I don't quite understand why they're doing all these villains. I'm not sure.
Maybe because of Suicide Squad's
Possibly.
Possibly. I'd use success loosely.
I mean, they were on about ages ago with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man about doing a Sinister Six.
Right. Okay.
Which is their team.
I did hear
obviously.
about that actually. Yeah.
And then obviously all kind of just imploded in on itself when the
franchise died.
Yeah.
Along with Gwen Stacy.
Oh no, that was real sad.
Yeah, I went there.
That was really sad.
Yeah. Alright. Well, whilst Aaron dries his eyes. So you obviously still haven't seen Wonder Woman yet.
No.
I'm desperate to talk about it. I honestly think it's going to have to be an episode I do with Hayley, so that
that's fine, mate. You go for it.
You don't get upset if I spoil anything for you.
One dad and a mum.
One dad and a mum. So yeah, obviously Wonder Woman was released. I went to see it the night that it was released.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. And what I would like to report on is Rotten Tomatoes review on Wonder Woman, because obviously Rotten Tomatoes are famous for slating the DCU, even when
any comic book film, isn't it?
No, they suck Marvel's dick all day long.
Ah, nice.
But when it comes to DC, I can't believe I've just said that. But when it comes to the MCU, the DCU, I've got no idea why, but Rotten Tomatoes slate the films, with the exception of Wonder Woman.
Which they
gave Wonder Woman 96% First time for everything, eh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I can't comment because I've not seen it, obviously.
It's amazing. I felt, I mean, as a 32-year-old woman leaving that cinema, I felt empowered. I felt that I could do anything. I felt that, of course I'm not a woman, but I did feel I could get in my head that if my daughter was to go see that, obviously my eldest, she would leave that cinema believing that as a woman she can do whatever she wants in the world.
Yeah.
That is how empowering that film was.
Yeah.
And sad. I cried again in that.
Did
But
you?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Well, no spoilers.
My hormones are everywhere.
I'm going to see it. Transformers has kind of taken over. We're seeing that tomorrow night. I'm dreading it. Absolutely dreading it. Yeah.
I've run out of headlines.
I've just got a couple more which we can run through real quick because they're not massive ones.
Smash it out of the park.
So Jurassic Park's new title got released the other day along with a poster. They're calling it The Lost Kingdom for whatever reason. I don't really know why. Doesn't really fit with the others if you ask me. But
maybe they go back to the original. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe the Transformers come and take them back in time and...
Oh God.
I mean,
you know, I love the last Jurassic Park film. I thought it was great. So we'll see. We'll see what this one's like. Julian Dennison has been cast in Deadpool 2. Was revealed by Ryan Reynolds via Instagram.
Very funny picture of him.
I didn't see it, if I'm honest. I saw he was giving him a piggyback.
It is on our Facebook page.
We'll sling it up on the screen now. That's fine. It's there. It's there for your viewing. It's beautiful.
And now it's gone.
He was in something called The Hunt for the Wild People. Wilder People? Hunt for the Wilder People? Never seen it. Don't know what it is, but anyway. Potentially another Fantastic Four reboot.
I've heard this. This is going to be no. This is going to be specifically aimed at a younger audience.
Yeah, it's going to be awful, and they just need to sack off the franchise now.
That's fine. That means we don't have to watch it. We are not a younger audience.
It's set with the kids, isn't it? They're children or something.
They can go on their own.
I just don't understand why they cannot leave this group alone.
Yeah.
And keep making them really, really rubbish.
I must admit, I enjoyed the Silver Surfer. I liked the concept of the Silver Surfer.
Do you know what? The two original films now are fine. They're all right. They're entertaining to watch. I started watching the newest one and got about 10 minutes in, and I ended up turning it off.
Right.
People I know who have seen the newest one say it's awful.
Yep.
And I think the reviews online speak for itself as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It just needs somebody with a...
Well, they need to.
The right ideas,
they need to pull those characters back into the MCU and give them to Marvel, and not make a film out of them. They should just be background characters. Have them there as characters, but just nothing major.
We don't know. This could still happen, couldn't it?
It could, but Fox still own the rights, don't they, to them?
But the Avengers are just adding more and more and more characters to Infinity War.
I know, and it's going to be spectacular. It really is going to be spectacular.
It's looking good from the images that we've seen this week, at least.
Yeah, the on-set photos. Yeah, definitely.
If you haven't seen them, get onto the page because I have shared them. Get a nice look at Iron Man's new armor.
Yeah, I had a look at that last night after you had said about it because I'd missed it for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? Nice and sleek.
You need a new phone, I think.
Yeah,
that's what you need. Do
not buy a Microsoft Lumia. And last bit of news: Drake Bell from the old Nickelodeon show, I believe, Drake and Josh.
Oh yeah.
Is teasing his possible involvement with the live-action Teen Titans, playing Nightwing, Dick Grayson.
Oh, this is going to be really exciting.
Yeah, do you know when it comes out next year? Presumably.
I don't even think they've started production yet. We'll look into it.
I think they're on the verge of starting. I'm sure I read somewhere the other day that the production is about to begin.
Okay.
I could have just made that up, but I'm sure I saw something about it. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that series. It is a series, isn't it? It's not going to be.
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, it'd be incredible if it was on Netflix, but I doubt it will be.
I remember watching the old cartoon on Cartoon Network. Coming from school and watching it. That was great.
The I can't remember now. It's gone. An animated series that was more recent. Teen Justice or something. I can't remember.
Young Justice. I never watched it, but I'm aware of it.
Season 3 of that should be coming our way soon. That was very, very good.
Nice. Cool. Well, I think that wraps up the news.
It does indeed, and therefore wraps up this episode.
It does. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll
As
see
always,
you.
check out all social media avenues.
Indeed, we're everywhere.
Bye!